Hi everyone, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? Well, I've been busy, like you were, I'm sure, because it was the holiday season, and that's we have a lot of guests and busy season. You know, you have to prepare a lot of stuff, the food, and if you have some parties or if you're going to the parties, and you have to gather some presents and all that. And I was busy with all that as well. And I hope you had a great holiday season. I don't know where on earth you are right now, but you know, I will call it holiday season to generalize it, let's say. Yeah, it's been busy, and I have to admit it wasn't a very good time for me because it started well. I mean, I was really excited about it. Usually, if something is out of the ordinary, I don't really like it. I don't enjoy it very much because I like to be active, and when there is any kind of holidays, it's usually, the life slows down, you know, and you can't do the normal things you do. You can't work as you normally do, and the shops are closed, and life kind of shuts down, you know. I don't really like it that much, but that's my personal feelings about that. But on general, I think it was very good. I mean, we had some guests, and me and my girlfriend, and then we also went to some parties. Yes, as far as the fun goes, it was great. But as far as the weight goes, it wasn't very good because, as I always say, my weak spot is chocolate, and there was lots of chocolate and cakes to go around, and we had some, I would say, I don't know, 3 boxes of chocolate we received as present. And I ate most of it, I have to say. I mean, altogether, it could have been only a pound, maybe. I would say maybe, not even that. I mean, maybe half a kilo, or I would say a pound. And but I put on at the end of a month, you know, whole month, I put on like I would say about 8 pounds and like 4 kilos excess weight, and that's crazy because it's been a long time since I gained this much weight. I was gaining some weight before that, but that was on purpose because I was muscle training and I was getting some extra proteins for that. But this holiday season was completely chocolate. And you can ask, you know, how is it possible that a pound of chocolate may get you to gain 8 pounds of fat? And that is quite possible if you follow my series, my videos, or if you got my book already. And there I explain this stuff. The sugar, unfortunately, is the main poison, and it can create some reactions in the body which makes you gain fat. And that was one thing. And another thing is when we go to parties, you know, that's a funny thing. A friend of mine was telling me about it. It's impossible to socialize and not eat or drink anything. And it's often the case because when you go to a party, when you go somewhere and people offer you food and they prepared and they worked on it and they try to show you a good time with it, and then if you turn it down, it's kind of rude, you know, it feels a bit bad. And then you start eating, and if you have the weakness, then of course, you know, instead of getting 1 slice of cake, then you eat 2, 3 or whatever. So that's difficult, you know, like you have to be careful in this social environment, you know, that you don't overeat. And unfortunately, sometimes you get carried away. I mean, it's good time, everybody talks, laughs, and you forget about all the dieting and stuff. And anyway, so it went like that, and I put on some extra weight. And to make the matters worse, right after Christmas, I got ill. I had a flu, and I didn't know. I suffered for about 3-4 days. After that, I was okay. My nose wasn't running anymore, but I kind of felt tired all the time. It lasted about 2 weeks, I have to say. And during those 2 weeks, I couldn't exercise, and also I was kind of depressed, as I was saying, because everywhere was closed and you couldn't do the things as you normally did, and I was out of my element kind of. So, you know, I wasn't very careful with my eating. But right after that, you know, I started exercising and I went back to my old routine instead of getting like depressed. Oh, how did I put all that weight on, you know? It doesn't matter anymore because, as I always say, I know now the secret, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm not depressed about it. I know that I can easily lose this excess weight, and most of, I wouldn't say most of, but 1/3 or 1/4 of that is water. which your body collected because of that excess sugar or excess salt you've been eating. The body tends to collect water. So when you stop eating sugar or candy or whatever these sweets or salty food, then within 2 or 3 days, then you begin to go to toilet a lot and you lose all that excess water, first of all. I've been drinking water a lot, and I'm not saying you don't drink water, I'm just saying the body doesn't keep anymore the water that it doesn't need. So that was it. You know, I lost very quickly, I would say 2 pounds of excess weight, and then another pound or 2 now has been in the next week. So it's all right. I mean, it's been going quite well, and that's what I wanted to say. If you put on some excess weight during the holidays, don't worry about it. Just get back to your old healthy eating routine, and just be patient. Don't concentrate on losing weight. You can keep a chart. You can write, you know, in every other day or in a week, you know, how much weight you lost, just to keep track, you know, so that you are optimistic and objective about it, so you don't just feel like, oh, I haven't lost any weight, although you have lost, because you can see it on the chart. Just because you're feeling bad that day, your feelings won't, your mood won't affect the reality, you know, like your view on reality. So that's why it's always good to keep a chart and keep things in perspective. So that's what I'm doing as well, but I'm not concentrating on my weight, you know, how much did I weigh yesterday and how much do I weigh today. It doesn't matter, you know, I just have to follow the routine, and as soon as I start within a week, and after 2 weeks, you immediately begin to see the results anyway. So that's where I'm at, and I want to keep you posted on that. And yeah, keep enjoying life, keep positive, and minimum moderate exercise, and lots of greens, eat lots of greens, and stay well, okay? I'll see you on the next video. Bye!